Hello everyone and welcome to our latest Whirlwind Heights forecast center update. And in this forecast, we have a heat wave coming to the Great Plains over the next few days where temperatures can skyrocket to 30 degrees above average. We have severe weather in the northern plains. We have tropical activity in the Pacific Ocean, including a hurricane that is expected to become a major hurricane. And we're also going to talk about the flooding, which is not too concerning. And we're going to talk about Tropical Storm Dolly. Yes, Dolly in the Atlantic Ocean. So, without much more to talk about in this intro, let's roll the forecast. Alright guys, and we're going to begin with our severe weather risk over the next few days. Starting off with today, which is literally just a marginal risk here, scraped across the Rockies. Tornado risk doesn't exist. We have a wind threat 5% in these areas and a hail risk in the northern plains. There's also a couple marginal risks here. Tomorrow, though, could be a little bit more concerning. We do have a double barrel slight risk of severe weather. Still no tornado risk, but we have a 15% CIG1 wind risk. So be sure that you're hatching down your trampolines in that area. 15% hail risk. Sunday is a marginal threat, and there isn't any more after that. Alright, now we're going to go over the wind and relative humidity. Today we got a couple elevated fire risk here in Northern California, Oregon, and Montana. Tomorrow, they're just in the northwestern Nevada, northeastern California, and southern Oregon. Why does that specific area always get fire risk? I wonder why. Alright. But now we're going to go over the excessive rainfall outlook. With today, there's a slight risk of excessive rainfall here in North and South Carolina. There's a marginal threat of excessive rainfall here in the Dakotas, into Minnesota and Iowa. There's one in Arizona and New Mexico. And then there's one scraped from California to Wyoming. So now it's just a marginal risk. Sundays, Monday, yeah. There isn't too much concern around this. Now we're done with the outlooks. Let's go over to the tropical activity, which just literally just updated on Hurricane Karina. Let's go into the Pacific Ocean, of course. And let me go. I'm trying to go to 300 millibar wind. Which a full-blown 127 mile per hour hurricane, as you see here. And looks pretty intense. We also have, by the way, we also have another hurricane that's forming here. This is going to be Tropical Storm Lowell that intensifies to a Category 2 hurricane. The GFS has this going north and then just stalling and then shooting up north. Wait a second, hang on. They're about 1,000 miles apart from each other. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of uncertainty. And then the GFS continues to show an active tropical storm pattern after that. Keep in mind, guys, that this stalling could last 7 days. Or, not 7 days, several days. It stalls. It starts stalling here. Yeah, this would probably move like, I don't know. Let me get this up. Probably around like 200 miles in 2 days. Whenever it stalls. But again, we don't know. That would be a slow-moving hurricane. That's all we know. There's also an 80% chance of development in the next week here in the Pacific Ocean for a tropical disturbance right here. Now we're going to go to the Atlantic Ocean where we have Tropical Storm Dolly. And and you really cannot see it here on the wind. So yeah. It's expected though that this will continue as a tropical storm and as a low-end tropical storm through the Atlantic Ocean. And yes, I am aware the timing on this is a little uncanny, but yeah. Anyways, it's by the time it reaches land, it's expected that it will weaken down to a tropical depression. Alright. And now we're going to go to the jet stream here in the United States. We have this ridge here that's been bringing all the heat. It's expected to continue. As you see, it's only going to intensify. And this right here looks like an omega black weather pattern. You got a ridge right here, got a trough right here, got a trough right here. Yeah. And then, finally, let's go over the major heat that is coming to the United States. Because, oh boy, we got a lot of heat. Right here. Right now, it is... And guys, it's almost certain now that we're going to see temperatures up to 35 degrees. I mean, not 35. 30 degrees above average. Because those numbers are popping up on the GFS now. Just a few days from now. So it's coming very soon. And as you see, temperatures are expected to skyrocket up to 35 degrees Fahrenheit above average. Worst case scenario, I wouldn't even roll out like 40 degrees Fahrenheit above average. And then it'll quickly drop down. By the way, this is going to affect the Ohio Valley too, which has been seeing some cooler temperatures. And then we see this big cold blast. But again, that's 2 weeks from now. We don't know if this is going to happen. But it looks like this heat wave, unfortunately, is going to happen. And it's going to be a bad one. So we need to get ready. It's very important that we stay alert. Alright, that'll be it for today's forecast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's forecast. If you did, you can share this to spread the message. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.